Buckle up, we're about to take a road trip. This is one of my personal favorites. I have done this drive 3 times. Once with my parents, driving from Newport Beach to San Francisco, and twice with my wife. In 2019, we drove out to Yosemite, then over to the coast. We spent 2 days in San Francisco. The Bixby Bridge in Monterey was fogged over, so we drove across it but did not see it. We drove past San Simeon on our way to LA. In 2021, we drove out to Glacier National Park, then to Leavenworth, Washington. Next, we drove to Seattle. Then to meet friends in Portland, from there out to Haystack Rock. From there, we spent a week meandering down the coast, meeting my cousin and his wife in Carmel for a few days. The Monterey Aquarium, 17-mile drive, amazing restaurants. The Bixby Bridge was in all its glory when we drove over it. It was gorgeous. We ended up with friends in Los Angeles. Embark on a virtual road trip down the Pacific Coast Highway, one of the most iconic and, dare I say, sexiest drives in the world. This highway is not just a road, it's a journey through some of the most breathtaking landscapes you'll ever see. Imagine cruising along with the ocean on one side and majestic cliffs on the other. It's pure magic, from rugged cliffs plunging into the Pacific Ocean to charming seaside towns. This stretch of asphalt has it all. Experience nature at its most dramatic, with waves crashing against the rocks and the horizon stretching out endlessly. And let's not forget the quaint little towns that dot the coastline, each with its own unique charm and character. Winding roads, ocean views for miles, and enough roadside attractions to make anyone jealous. Whether into hiking, surfing, or just lounging on the beach, there's something for everyone. And the food. Oh, the food. Fresh seafood, gourmet restaurants, and cozy cafes where you can sip coffee while watching the waves roll in. Get ready to experience the dream. This isn't just a drive, it's an adventure. Every twist and turn of the road brings a new surprise, a new vista that will take your breath away. So make sure the camera is ready, because every moment will be worth capturing. Breathtaking views, iconic landmarks, and maybe even a celebrity sighting or two. Yes, you heard that right. The PCH is a favorite among the rich and famous, and you never know who you might bump into. From movie stars to rock legends, this highway has seen them all. You never know who you'll see filling up their BMW at a gas station in Malibu. It's not just a road, it's a lifestyle. And speaking of lifestyle, the PCH is also home to some of the most luxurious homes and resorts you'll ever see. Imagine living in a place where the backyard is the ocean and the front yard is the highway. Oh, and stick around, because at the end of this journey, there will be a quiz on all things PCH. Think you know your stuff? We'll see about that. It's all in good fun, and who knows, something new might be learned along the way. The winner gets a virtual high five and bragging rights. Let's hit the road. So sit back, relax, and take this journey together. The Pacific Coast Highway is calling, and it's time to answer. Let's go. Our journey begins at the very tippy top, the northernmost point of the Pacific Coast Highway, which, fun fact, isn't actually on the Pacific Coast Highway. It's a bit of a hidden gem tucked away just south of Leggett, California. This is where US Route 101 takes the reins, guiding us through some of the most breathtaking landscapes you'll ever lay eyes on. It's US Route 101, just south of Leggett, California. This stretch of road is the gateway to an unforgettable adventure, where every twist and turn reveals a new marvel of nature. From here, we're talking about 650 miles of pure driving bliss. Imagine cruising along the edge of the continent, with the vast Pacific Ocean on one side and towering redwoods on the other. It's a journey that promises not just miles, but memories. So fill up your tank, grab a road trip snack, and let's get this show on the road. Road trips are all about the little things, like the perfect playlist, the right company, and of course the best snacks. Just kidding, we're not actually driving 650 miles, but wouldn't that be something? The open road, the wind in your hair, the freedom to stop wherever and whenever you want. This is a YouTube video, not a hostage situation. We're here to have fun, explore, and maybe even learn a thing or two about this iconic highway. But we are going to virtually experience all the best parts of this legendary highway, from the rugged cliffs of Big Sur to the charming towns that dot the coastline. We'll cover it all. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the virtual tour. We'll take you through the must-see spots, share some local secrets, and maybe even inspire your next real-life road trip. And remember, no backseat driving. Unless you see a whale, then by all means scream at the top of your lungs. Whales are a common sight along this route, especially during migration season, so keep your eyes peeled and your cameras ready. First up, cruising through Redwood National and State Parks. This place is a sanctuary for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. As you drive through, you'll notice the road winding through a forest of colossal trees, each one standing like a silent guardian of the past. Home to the tallest trees on Earth, these majestic giants will make you feel like you've stepped into a scene from Jurassic Park. Imagine walking among these ancient sentinels, their trunks so wide you could drive a car through some of them. It's a humbling experience, to say the least. And speaking of giants, did you know that some of these redwoods are over 2,000 years old? That's right, these trees have been around since the time of the Roman Empire. Just think about all the history they've witnessed, all the changes in the world they've silently observed. That's older than Betty White. And if you think about it, these trees have seen more than any human ever could. They've survived fires, storms, and even the logging era that threatened their very existence. Okay, maybe not that old, but you get the idea. These trees are ancient, resilient, and absolutely awe-inspiring. They remind us of the power and beauty of nature and how small we really are in the grand scheme of things. Now, some might be thinking, came here to see the ocean, not a bunch of trees. But here's the thing. The Redwood National and State Parks offer the best of both worlds. You can enjoy the serene beauty of the forest and then take a short drive to the breathtaking Pacific coastline. But trust this one, folks. The sight of these towering redwoods, some taller than the Statue of Liberty, is something you'll never forget. It's like standing next to a natural skyscraper, and it really puts things into perspective. Plus, the fresh air and the smell of pine needles will do wonders for your road trip funk. There's something incredibly refreshing about the scent of the forest. It's like nature's own air freshener. You'll feel rejuvenated and ready to take on the next leg of your journey. Just try not to get the sap on your selfie stick. Trust it's a sticky situation you don't want to deal with. But in all seriousness, take a moment to capture the beauty around you. These memories will last a lifetime, just like the trees themselves. Next stop, the charming town of Mendocino. This picturesque village is like something out of a storybook, with its Victorian architecture, colourful gardens, and stunning ocean views. You can almost hear the sea shanties echoing through the salty air. And if you listen closely, you might even hear the waves singing along. Just kidding. But seriously, Mendocino is a must-see on any Pacific Coast Highway road trip. Stroll along the cliffs, grab a bite to eat at a local cafe, or just soak up the small-town vibes. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even go whale watching or kayaking. Just try not to get eaten by a shark. Those waters can be treacherous. All right, folks, get ready to Instagram the heck out of this next one. It's the Golden Gate Bridge. This iconic landmark needs no introduction. It's big, it's red, and it's been in more movies than Meryl Streep. Driving across the Golden Gate Bridge is a rite of passage for any visitor to San Francisco, but be warned, the traffic can be a real bear. And by bear, I mean a giant, hairy, traffic jam-causing monster. So here's a pro tip. If you want to avoid the gridlock, try crossing the bridge early in the morning or late at night, or better yet, just park your car and walk or bike across. You'll get some exercise and avoid the stress of driving in San Francisco. It's a win-win. Next up, we're taking a detour from the Pacific Coast Highway to experience the scenic 17-mile drive. This private road winds its way through Pebble Beach and Pacific Grove, offering breathtaking views of the Pacific Ocean and lush forests and some of the most expensive real estate in the world. These mansions make the Playboy Mansion look like a tool shed. Keep your eyes peeled for the lone cypress, one of the most photographed trees on Earth. And if you're lucky, you might even spot a celebrity or two teeing off at Pebble Beach golf links. Just try not to get hit by a stray golf ball. Those things can leave a mark. Get ready, because the journey across the Bixby Creek Bridge is about to begin. This iconic bridge is one of the most photographed spots on the Pacific Coast Highway, and for good reason. The views from the bridge are simply breathtaking, with the rugged coastline stretching out before and the turquoise waters of the Pacific Ocean crashing against the rocks below. But be warned, the bridge is high, like really high, so for those afraid of heights, it might be best to close the eyes or look away or just embrace the fear and let out a scream. No judgment here. Next up, a step back in time with a visit to Hearst Castle. Built by newspaper tycoon William Randolph Hearst, this sprawling estate is like a museum of European art and architecture, with a healthy dose of Hollywood glamour thrown in for good measure. A place with its own zoo, a private airfield, and a swimming pool that would make Poseidon jealous. Take a tour of the castle, explore the gardens, or just imagine what it would be like to live like a king. Or a newspaper tycoon. Same difference, right? Ah, Santa Barbara, the land of sunshine, beaches, and beautiful scenery. It's no wonder they call it the American Riviera. Spend some time soaking up the sun on the beach, try your hand at surfing or paddleboarding, or just stroll along the pier and enjoy the ocean views. And if you're feeling lucky, you might even spot a celebrity or two. After all, this is Santa Barbara, where the stars come to play. Just try not to get starstruck and ask for an autograph or anything. Get ready to feel amazed, folks, because we're about to drive through Malibu. This is where the rich and famous come to play, with their beachfront mansions, luxury cars, and perfectly toned physiques. Even the dogs in Malibu seem to have six-pack abs. It's quite a sight. But hey, it's fun to look, right? Cruise down the Pacific Coast Highway, admire the stunning homes, and maybe even catch a glimpse of a celebrity or two. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can always stop by a beachfront cafe and order a $12 cup of coffee. Just don't think too hard about the price. Well, folks, we've reached the end of our journey. The iconic Santa Monica Pier. This is where the Pacific Coast Highway officially ends. And what a way to go out. Take a spin on the Ferris wheel, ride the roller coaster, or just enjoy the carnival atmosphere. And if you're feeling hungry, there are plenty of places to grab a bite to eat. The funnel cake comes highly recommended. Because when in Rome, right? Or, when in Santa Monica. Thanks for joining this virtual road trip down the Pacific Coast Highway. Now it's time to see how much you remember. Get those thumbs ready to comment below because it's trivia time. Question 1. What is the tallest type of tree found in Redwood National and State Parks? Is it A, Sequoia sempervirens, B, giant sequoia, C, Sitka spruce, or D, Douglas fir? Think fast, the answer is coming up in 3, 2, and 1. If you guessed A, Sequoia sempervirens, you're right. These towering giants can reach heights of over 350 feet. That's taller than a football field. Question 2. What is the name of the iconic bridge located on the Pacific Coast Highway? Is it A, Golden Gate Bridge, B, Bixby Creek Bridge, C, Brooklyn Bridge, or D, London Bridge? Think fast, the answer is coming up in 3, 2, 1. If you guess B, Bixby Creek Bridge, you're right. Question 3, which waterfall can be seen from the Pacific Coast Highway? Is it A, Yosemite Falls, B, Bridalveil Fall, C, McWay Falls, or D, Vernal Fall? Think fast, the answer is coming up in 3, 2, 1. If you guess C, McWay Falls, you're right. Question 4. What is the name of the grand estate located along the Pacific Coast Highway? Is it A, Hearst Castle, B, Alcatraz, C, Winchester Mystery House, or D, the Getty Villa? Think fast, the answer is coming up in 3, 2, 1. If you guessed A, Hearst Castle, you're right. Question 5. Which historic lighthouse can be found on the Pacific Coast Highway? Is it A, Point Reyes Lighthouse, B, Cape Hatteras Lighthouse, C, Portland Headlight, or D, Pigeon Point Lighthouse? Think fast. The answer is coming up in 3, 2, 1. If you guessed A, Point Reyes Lighthouse, you're right. Question 6. What is the name of the scenic region known for its rugged coastline along the Pacific Coast Highway? Is it A, Malibu, B, Big Sur, C, Santa Monica, or D, Laguna Beach? Think fast, the answer is coming up in 3, 2, 1. If you guessed B, Big Sur, you're right. Question 7. Which popular aquarium is located along the Pacific Coast Highway? Is it A, Monterey Bay Aquarium, B, Shed Aquarium, C, Georgia Aquarium, or D, National Aquarium? Think fast, the answer is coming up in 3, 2, 1. If you guessed A, Monterey Bay Aquarium, you're right. Question 8. What is the name of the iconic pier located along the Pacific Coast Highway? Is it A, Navy Pier, B, Santa Monica Pier, C, Pier 39, or D, Fisherman's Wharf? Think fast, the answer is coming up in 3, 2, 1. If you guessed B, Santa Monica Pier, you're right. Question 9. Which famous beach city is known for its celebrity homes and scenic beaches along the Pacific Coast Highway? Is it A, Malibu, B, Venice Beach, C, Huntington Beach, or D, Santa Cruz? Think fast, the answer is coming up in 3, 2, 1. If you guessed A, Malibu, you're right. Question 10. How long is the Pacific Coast Highway? Is it A, 500 miles, B, 655 miles, C, 1,000 miles, or D, 1,200 miles? Think fast. The answer is coming up in 3, 2, 1. You guessed B, 655 miles, you're right. And there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this trip down the Pacific Coast Highway. Until next time, keep on cruising.